When you climb up the mountain, you never know what to expect. It's always some kind of new experience. The same thing happens when you learn a language. You never know what slang words you'll hear around ski resorts, which can be equally hilarious and puzzling. Once going up the mountain on a six-pack, which is a chairlift for 6 people, I overheard a conversation between 2 skiers which made no sense to me at that time whatsoever. One of them asked, "Did you see that gaper bail?" The other replied, "Yeah, bro, it was a total yard sale." It left me puzzled but curious. They were speaking their own language, which I didn't seem to understand. If you want to be able to make sense of what you might overhear at ski resorts while on the chairlifts and during après-ski, workshop this with me. We'll go over some of the most common expressions you may hear from skiers and snowboarders, along with their meanings and examples. You may want to pop some popcorn, it's gonna take a while. Even though I'm an amateur, I'm stoked every time I get to ski. Stoked is a slang word that overly keen skiers use to explain how excited and enthusiastic they are. It's ski season! I'm so totally stoked, bro! How about you? Are you into skiing or snowboarding? If you are, tell me what you love about it. Being at ski resorts, you're gonna meet a diverse crowd. A snow bunny or a ski bunny, an attractive woman skier or snowboarder. You'll see some snow bunnies ski, others just sit in the lodge sipping on cocoa wearing a onesie, which is a retro ski outfit that combine the pants and jacket into one piece. For what it's worth, I wouldn't wear one. Wearing a onesie makes it harder to pee. You'll definitely bump into Jerry Joey or Gaper, a beginner skier or snowboarder that seems to show no knowledge of how to operate on skis or snowboard. The literal translation of Gaper would be yawner. Some Gapers wear jeans tucked into their ski boots. Hilarious. Gapers often have trouble getting on and off lifts. When you see the lift operators stop the lift, it's most likely because of a gaper. Gaper is an acronym meaning guaranteed accident prone on every run. Beware of bombers, those who bomb down the mountain on their skis or snowboard, sometimes in control, sometimes not. Those who do this professionally are called a ripper or shredder. A shredder is someone who's a very experienced and talented skier. Most of our staff members are shredders. Beginners doing this, however, are associated with a phenomenon called the Chinese downhill.
What the fuck is a Chinese downhill?
You can observe a Chinese downhill when hundreds of people, mostly Jerrys and Gapers, are skiing down a ski run. Unlike bombers, who could be highly skilled, those performing a routine Chinese downhill don't stop, turn, or brake, and are generally out-of-control beginners. Vacationing at the most professional ski resorts, you'll definitely see a park rat. It's a skier or snowboarder who spends day in and day out skiing or snowboarding exclusively in the freestyle section of the ski resort, namely the park, half-pipe, or airbag. You're gonna bump into plenty of bros. Bro is an affectionate term fellow shredders use to address each other. "Where are we shredding today, bro?" If you spot a skier in his 30s or older who generally spends the entire life at ski resorts because he's found the best alternative to working, you're looking at a ski bum. A ski bum is a person who moves to a ski town, takes up just enough employment to pay for their skiing habit, and leaves to ski. Ski bums don't work, so they have the luxury of skiing day in and day out and joining all the best après-ski events. I'm gonna explain what après-ski means at the end of this video. Most of us reach a point in life when we choose a career over being a ski bum. The huge variety of on and on-piste skiing at the resort attracts ski bums and experienced weekend skiers. Skiing has a way of generating obsession. It's an activity requiring complete attention with the reward of adrenaline. Skiing down a well-designed piste can be a magical thing. Piste is a marked ski run path down a mountain for skiing or snowboarding. On-piste would be marked trails. Typically, it refers to groomed trails. Off-piste, otherwise known as backcountry or out-of-bounds skiing, would be going off the trail into natural type conditions like trees or glades, which is open areas surrounded by woods. Adrenaline lovers will find opportunities for skiing off-piste. Backcountry skiing, also called off-piste or out-of-bounds, is a type of skiing that happens in unmarked, unpatrolled areas beyond the boundaries of resort. Experience, avalanche, knowledge, and proper equipment is imperative when backcountry skiing. Backcountry skiers make their stunts look so steezy. Steezy is actually two words combined, style and easy. Steezy or steez is effortlessly stylish or elegant, a synonym for awesome, sick, dope. That ski bum is ripping the slopes so steezy. If you're a complete beginner, nursery slopes, so bunny slopes, will be more suitable for you. Bunny slope is the area of the mountains with a gradual decline, perfect for beginner skiers to be taught basic ski techniques. Bunny slopes are usually dotted around bottoms of the mountains. If you're a newbie to skiing and have never tried it before, start by choosing the right type of planks for your size and skill set. Planks is a set of skis. The length of the skis will depend on your height and weight. Roughly speaking, the planks should come up to your neck or your chin when standing vertical. You'll also need a brain bucket, goggles, water-resistant ski clothes, ski boots, and poles. You might have heard that there is a rivalry between some skiers and snowboarders. The eternal question, which is better, skiing or snowboarding? When a skier cuts off a snowboarder, the latter might use a derogatory term planker towards a skier. Watch it, planker! Knuckle-dragger is a derogatory term for a snowboarder often used by skiers. A pack of knuckle-draggers cut me off on that ski run. So, which is better, being a knuckle-dragger or a two-planker? The following expressions describe different types of skiing. Pizza and French fry skiing are two different ways to describe skiing for beginners. They are so called because of the shape of the skis resembling a slice of pizza when using the snowplow to stop or slow down, and French fries is a ski position when the skis are more parallel and you gain speed and go forward. It's okay to pizza and French fry, but you don't want to be scissoring. That means that your skis are getting crossed up and overlapping each other. It's a good way to wipe out. While learning to ski, you're gonna bail a lot. This term is used when you majestically fall to the ground. Nice bail of the trail, bro. A wipeout is when you fall over and crash into the snow. Don't worry, it happens to all of us. It's a synonym for bail. It's falling over, usually in a dramatic fashion. He really wiped out on that last run. Hope he's okay. When you wipe out and lose all your stuff, when skis unclip from their bindings and fly away, yardtail. Yardtail is a major fall when the skier or snowboarder's clothes or equipment is all over the hill resembling a yardtail. Your skiing experience utterly depends on the weather conditions. You'd love a bluebird day in the mountains. It's a day of skiing and snowboarding during blue skies on fresh, newly delivered snow. We've picked the best weekend, bluebirds all around. When fog is high and thick and visibility is low, it's a whiteout. I, for one, find it cozy skiing in whiteout conditions. Dump is a very heavy dose of snow, usually overnight, with plenty of fresh powder snow. It's dumping with snow outside. A t-shirt with the slogan "I love big dumps" can be found in many ski tourist towns. I always choose where to go for the best snow. Snow conditions depend on the weather, the terrain, and the parts of the day you ski. Fresh snow that feels so good under your planks or board is called pow or powder. Tomorrow's gonna be a powder day, so we're getting first lifts. Most resorts will groom ski slopes after the lights go off. This is usually done with tractors known as snow cats or snow groomers. At night, they groom the snow on the slopes that gets messy during the day so that the snow is tightly compressed, smooth and fresh in the morning. You'll definitely enjoy corduroy, which is freshly groomed snow marked with thin parallel grooves. Everybody loves skiing fresh corduroy for its predictable control and lack of ice. Earliest in the morning is your best time to find and ride corduroy. It's the second best thing to fresh powder. Fresh powder after being tracked out turns into CRUD. As more and more people ride through the powder, the snow gets piled at certain places and packed down at others, so you're bumping and bustling your legs up trying to get through the CRUD. Snowboarding on CRUD is more challenging than riding on powder, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's less fun. Some, however, wish it were corduroy. Mashed potatoes is a slang name for snow that's wet and heavy. It can be quite difficult to ski on. On our last day at ski resort, we didn't feel like quitting skiing, so we kept pushing through the mashed potatoes. CRUST is a type of snow covered by a thin, sometimes thick, layer of ice. Walking through the mountains, their feet broke into the thin crust of ice into the snow below. You should be avoiding death cookies at all costs. They are cookie-sized or big chunks of ice or hard snow. There are heaps of death cookies on that run. Let's hit another slope. Humps and bumps carved into the snow, typically created by many skiers skiing over, may be referred to as moguls. Sometimes they are deliberately created by piste groomers. Once you reach an intermediate level, navigating through mogul field can be fun. To make your skiing experience unforgettable, you should definitely attend après-ski events and enjoy après-ski activities. Après-ski is after in French. It's social activities that take place at ski resorts after a day of skiing. Now resorts are making après-ski a bit fancier, with parties, drinks and all kinds of entertainment. Visiting local hot springs after skiing is amazing. Hitting an après-ski bar and having even more fun at the end of the ski day makes your skiing experience even better. Similar to visiting a foreign country, it's always nice to know some of the local terminology that one might hear at ski resorts. Remember, slang words are fun in moderation. The mountains are calling. I'm gonna hit the slopes. See you later.